Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is Book 1, Chapter 6, and it is titled Imprisoned. And the last one, The King of Omashu. That was actually a really interesting episode, and with Aang meeting up with his old buddy. That was a bit of a surprise towards the end that he actually knew this crazy king, and it was, his old buddy from many years ago, 100 years ago. But I think unless you have anything special you want to get into before we start the episode,
I just quickly want to address that once again. I still have a lot of pain in my lower back.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not anything about Avatar.
No.
Or whatever. It's just me being in pain.
Yes, and that is, if Cat looks uncomfortable, then that is why. But let's jump into this episode or this chapter. You can of course always check out our full-length reactions for Avatar: The Last Airbender and all the other shows that we are watching on our Patreon page. The link is down in the description below. And let's go. Another interesting episode with our crew going to a new village and causing a little bit of a ruckus and some problems here and there, but ultimately ending up doing something good for them and something really good actually in this one, and being able to save all of the Earthbenders and this guy Haku, was that his name? Haru, yeah, and his father and everybody else. So that was real nice. That was real neat that they were able to do that. Even though Prince Zuko is like right on their freaking tail, on tails. Yeah. But it's still very entertaining, everything that's going on, I think, in this series, and just once again the pacing and the writing. It's a real nice blend at the moment with, you know, some good action and some emotional stuff here and there, like some real stakes, but also a lot of humor. A lot of instances where you can't help but smile or crack up a little bit with how they're joking around, and especially with Aang's approach to pretty much everything, with
just wanting to have fun.
Yeah, just treating everything like a game, kind of, but still also understanding the gravitas of what's going on, and understanding that, for example, with these Earthbenders that were in Katara, like explained the situation to him, he was pretty quick to be like, "Oh yeah, we should help them totally." I still very much enjoy his character, and I'm enjoying all of the characters, definitely.
But he was definitely more in the background in this one.
Yes, this was more of a Katara episode.
Yeah, and I think there's a little bit of, they connected at least. Those two.
Katara and Haru? Or
I just thought she said it in a weird way. Haru!
Oh, okay. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, they had a little bit of a connection there. So maybe we'll get to see him again and get to see everybody from that village once again at some point. Because they were... it seemed like they were gonna, try to like fight the Fire Nation and fight the oppressors, and they are, hopefully, as they make their way towards the North Pole and they meet more and more people on their way and they help them and maybe liberate even more people, that they're in the end gonna made a difference already for the people of the world, and especially those trying to get out of the clutches of the Fire Nation. That once they are ready, that once Aang is ready and he's gone through the training, that they can fight back and they'll have a fighting chance against the Fire Nation. But as we saw, Katara, she lost her necklace, so she's gonna have to get that back in some way or another at some point, but probably gonna run into Zuko, or Zuko is gonna catch up to them very soon, and then we're gonna have another sort of altercation there, or a standoff or a fight or something that's But otherwise, I actually don't really have anything else to say. Like, I've really enjoyed the episode, and I'm just excited about getting into the next one and seeing what's gonna happen. So yeah, do you have anything?
Just a teeny tiny thing, because I've been noticing how the different nations have different color schemes depending on what nation they are. Yeah. So of course you have Water Nation, it's more the blue colors and white colors. And we have Fire Nation, it's like deep red,
deep red and black
colors.
And, yeah, exactly.
And then you have Earth Nation. They have green, brownish. Yeah. In that those shades.
Nature-like colors.
Yeah, and then you have I'm not exactly sure with the Air Nation. But it feels like bright yellows and bright oranges and this very bright.
Yeah. The Airbenders, like from what we've seen of them as well, they're also a very like humorous people, and like there's this whole element of fun where with these monks in particular that where we know like how Aang was brought up, that fun is an important part. Like even when you're fighting the enemy, you can fight them with fun. So I think you're right about like there might be something with bright colors there, because that kind of fits with the whole fun thing. And
I just thought of like air is air is very light somehow. So I just thought that there was light and bright in that regard.
Yeah. I think that could also, like, you could couple that with the fun element, because fun, and it's that is usually considered more of a light, like a light tone, or
Possibly.
So it can be a light tone in the way that they are, but also light tones in what they're wearing and colorful. And it's I'm sure there's a lot of thought behind how they are behaving and what they look like and everything from each of these nations and cultures. So yeah. But I think that's going to do it for this reaction and review of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 1, Chapter 6. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we will see you very soon. Bye!
Bye!